1988 Fleer Reggie Jackson will fulfill your quest. If you were to embark on a quest to find the most monumental, most important baseball card that no one ever talks about from the junk wax era, you might return to your cardboard castle with a crisp and sparkling copy of the 1988 Fleer Reggie Jackson career capper in your quill. If you don't believe me, well, then that sort of proves the point that this is a forgotten classic. What's so special about this cupcake bordered Reggie? Well, for starters, it's a Reggie Jackson card. And so that gets us halfway to awesomeness. Just like hearing the Cheers theme gets you 99% of the way to weekend bliss. What do you mean that's not on anymore? Blasphemy. And for seconders, this Reggie is a career capper, like I said previously, meaning the back of the card shows his entire body of major league work, statistically speaking, and some October heroics here and there. I mean, unless you count his 1988 Sportflix card, which is really more of a coaster than a baseball card, and which doesn't count. Or unless you count the 1988 scorecard, the one at number 504, which totally counts, but is also part of a 5-card Reggie tribute, which really deserves its own little tribute. For us here, though, the 1988 Fleer Reggie is the only normal, standalone career capper that you could pull from actual wax packs. Score, not so much. And not only that, but Reggie had the decency to sign a free agent deal with the Oakland A's in December of 1986, ensuring that he would end his storied career right where it began. That's the Reggie we see here on his 1988 Fleer card, the prodigal son who left town after the 1975 season and after helping the A's to win World Series championships each season from 1972 to 1974, stomping through his old territory for one last romp. That last romp yielded another 15 home runs to bring his total to 563. Good for 6th on the all-time list when he retired, and still good enough for 14th today. And, oh yeah, the last romp also yielded this junk wax classic that is the 1988 Fleer Reggie Jackson. These days, you can still find that card in nice raw copy for $1 or less most of the time. If you want a high-end graded copy, you're still looking at reasonable prices. Around $5 for PSA 9 copies, or up to about $25 for Perfect 10. And, unlike most epic quests, you won't even have to slay any dragons to fulfill this leg of your hobby destiny. Although, since this is Reggie Jackson we're talking about here, you may want to fuel up on a couple of hot dogs before you head out.